Hey everybody, another beautiful day in Montana. I'm gonna go jump in the river, but this is also where we're gonna be doing a campfire today. And I think I'm gonna do an upside down campfire so that I don't really have to worry about it. We can just burn all day and we'll get a nice full body heat because it is pretty cold out here. But so here's where I'm jumping in, and it's also the fire pit site. So I'll be jumping in here and we'll have the campfire here. And I'm just gonna grab some wood from back here and just get some branches and different things out for a little bit of fire prevention because it's getting a little bad over here. All right, so I realized that if I don't build this pretty large, then I'm probably not gonna make any actual progress in getting any of this wood out of here. So what I'm thinking is I'll build it pretty large and use pieces like this as the base. So it's a solid amount. So I think this will be a pretty good fire, and I'm just gonna start moving stuff now. All right, well, this has definitely turned into something I didn't think it was gonna be. Thought we were just gonna be doing a small little upside down fire, and now I think I'm testing how large of one I can make. So looks like I tried to build a raft or something, but should be fun. Now I just gotta get the smaller stuff on top. I'm pretty exhausted at this point. All right, it started raining, so I'm gonna try to get this started now before everything that I've got going there, my kindling that's dry, gets wet. The other reason this is all gonna be flooded potentially in the next week, and we don't really know exactly when, so I gotta get this, we want to get it started today. Starting to realize I'm gonna need a lot more kindling, especially with how wet it is and just how large this all is. So I think we got a dead tree over here that's still standing. Still got lots of yellow needles on it. So thinking if we can get these, then we'll be good to go. All right, I went out and I got some more, and I think this stuff is much drier. Now the question is, will it all light? Yep. All right, it's going now. I thought I made a mistake. They were a little too far from each other, but it's really going now. Whew. And the heat is hot. Like 6 feet away, 8 feet away. This thing also is burning like crazy 4 feet away. Oh. It's raining, but it's going strong. I thought for sure it was gonna potentially not work because I did it too wide, but now it is. Probably actually would have still been better if I would have not done it so wide. There's too much airflow and it didn't work down layer by layer, but it's still working. And this is crazy that this is burning up from so far away. Burning hot, it's burning really good. It's got a nice heat to it. And I think it's gonna burn for a really long time too. So it's actually kind of nice having this river here to cool off.
Oh, those are beautiful, babe. You can stop right there. Fantastic.
You don't want any more?
No, those are beautiful.
Trilliums. Well, there's another one right there. They're all over the place here. Real beautiful. So it seems like it's down, but it's still giving off some serious heat. Sit. This is why we live here.
Okay.
It doesn't look very exciting, but it's still giving heat off this far. Story time.
And scene. So I was at the Quick Stop and I was sharing with the gal that has worked there for the last 11 years. I said, I'm running a marathon in June and it's been 9 years since I moved here and I haven't felt the need to run. She's like, well, once you moved here, there was nothing to run away from.
Just laying here.
We'll see how many needles there.
Haven't swam for a while.
Woo!
Feels good. And let's show some underwater views. We're all jumping in now. Girls are coming over. I think I started the fire at 2:30 and it's 5:30 and we just letting it burn. Hey! We've all been jumping in, fire's warm, but I wanted to show all the rocks are cracking. 7 o'clock, I'm the only one left. This fire burned really great. I think I started at 2 or 2:30. But we've really enjoyed ourselves. It's given off some serious heat the entire time. It's crazy to think that this little fire here started out on either side of the fireplace here, on both sides. As I said earlier, I should have built it more as a pyramid instead of a square. And so the base is square, but at the top it should come to a point. And that's just so that as the fire burns, it goes down from one to the next, to the next, to the next. And so this has been really fun. I thought that it was important to show that I do all this self-development stuff, but it's important to have a day off every once in a while and to just enjoy yourself. So it was fun to have some beers and eat some candy and roast some marshmallows and reconnect and hang out with my family. And I think we've all been so focused on our own things that this has been the first time in a long time that we've done something like this. And that's one of the great things that I've really enjoyed about YouTube, is it's getting me to do things that potentially that I wouldn't have otherwise done. And I don't know that I would have. Maybe we would have done a fire and I would have done an upside down fire, but I definitely wouldn't have made it so big and grand and had a lot of fun with it. And I don't know that everybody would have come over here and we would have just hung out. And number one thing is have your kindling ready and allow that upside down fire to burn down. But it gives off some really amazing heat from the top down to the bottom. It makes you hot from head to toe instead of just getting your feet warm if you're sitting there. And I mean, we were sitting 10 feet away from it even after it cooled down, and we were still feeling nice and cool. And I mean, the sun came out today, but it was also raining. It was going between hot and cold, and it was really fun when we all just went and jumped in. Something that was just kind of crazy and sporadic to do. Even though it's cold outside, the river's cold, it's still runoff, so it's freezing. And then just drying off and warming up by the fire, and I think it's time probably for dinner now. So I'm gonna show this view and say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give me a like and a follow. And as always, we'll see you next time.